Ozone's not getting that cheek practice from that, which is I find hilarious that he's just trying to BM him like this. So, poor Outfoxed, he got defeated, but no, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Right now, Ozone's saying that he's the two matchups he's struggling with is Falcon and Sheik, which I'm kind of surprised at Falcon, but Sheik, that's a hard matchup neutral wise. So I understand that one a little bit more. So I'm kind of curious what his ideas are for this and how he's handling this. Because like generally your game plan is block those needles with gunman and then just get that can out and then don't really bother if your can gets needle locked because then that way she can't really approach it. Say a forward throw dash attack. Okay. Oh no, jump back space with fair. She's coming in with that fair.
Don't necessarily try and challenge Sheik in the air, only because it's just that frame data is immediately gonna catch you out.
Now the main thing is you just outspace Sheik. It's not really much as challenging as that. And the thing is, when you trade with it, challenging Sheik's not an issue at all. Because like if you trade with her, you're winning. Like that's always how it
Yeah, that's
works.
true. Like you have to trading with her is a good idea. It's not that. It's just that trying to retreat back so you can space yourself out so that you don't wind up it's okay if you wind up in a trade, but it's a lot better if you just space yourself
Yeah.
back. Oh
Ooh,
my
that was a good
goodness.
call out. Yeah.
Oh
That's kind of a habit that Ozone has. He likes to expend his double jump like all the time, like after he gets hit off stage, which is I think that Nam just called that out more as a habit than anything.
hot minutes since I fought a Sheik. The only real things I remember is generally just trying to bait Sheik out, um, outspace her in general.
So that is
Um,
what you do. So the other thing too is that Nam is going in super aggressive and literally instead of like trying to do the smart thing to catch aggressiveness, Ozone's just trying to go forward and hit him when literally all he has to do is just run back and pivot
He's
grab.
just
And
throw
he
can.
would catch him every single time.
Yeah, that not my forward area.
Forward or what?
Um, non here is being very aggressive, and
Yeah.
the smart way to do it is just try and go for can. Or
Oof. Called out. That's always satisfying. Just gimp a
you
chic.
go for can,
No, yeah,
but at
you're
the same
no,
time,
you gotta spam air dodging that. Okay, I'm really happy that he can there because Nam could have still bouncing fished him. He got
yeah.
that the just on time.
Yeah, this is actually something I've kind of been questioning myself.
That's
So,
it.
alright, but yeah, generally against aggressive play styles, you just want to try and keep hand out in the air or near the ground, just try and catch that movement. But there's always the case that, in this case, you could just forward in a can, and then that would have been for naught.
Wait, what?
I'm being very aggressive, and the smart thing to do is try to send can out at him, right?
Well, okay. So the thing is, when Sheik's being aggressive and you don't have a can out, your goal is not to send out a can. Your goal is like you're reading that aggression. You just run back and pivot grab her because she's gonna come land with a forward air. She's gonna come and try to catch you with an air, hoping you drift in or something like that. And literally, her bucks will always be extended to get pivot grab. You forward throw her, summon your can out. Now then, that way you can play in front of can, and if that Sheik's coming in back aggressive, shield cannon all day. Literally, she bouncing fish, shield can wins. She fares, shield can wins. Nairs, shield can wins, and there's nothing she can really do. If she needles, your shield's covering it, so it's not going to hit the can. So then that way your setup's still good. But the thing is, Nom's just kind of just going all gung ho about it. Ozone's not really formed a game plan around it. Like, Ozone's trying to push forward against somebody that is only pushing forward against him. And by not adjusting that, your buttons are much slower than Sheik. So when you're next to each other like that, Sheik's always going to win. So the way that you beat out Sheik is you count for it by utilizing your range and just utilizing your superior setups that you have over her. So you abuse her range to get that initial confirmed, toss her out, then you get your setups in, and then you can manipulate where she can go and exactly how she can utilize her moves.
It's actually what I was trying to say early on, when I didn't mean necessarily to say that it's not a good idea to challenge Sheik. It's just that, like you said earlier, that Sheik's buttons are faster than Duckhunt's in general.
Yeah.
So if you try and beat her in the air, with when you like pull forward air out at the same time. She's gonna win that just because of frame data.
That's only if you're next to her though. Like if you space it correctly, you both forward air at the same time. It's either you trade or you just straight up beat her, because her forward air doesn't last that long at all, and we actually have like a little bit of a disjoint to us. Yeah, that's really the biggest issue. I'll probably go back to that first game again and then like relook at it, but let's see what he does here. Okay, so that was a good setup there. Just trying to cover Nom running off with an up air. Okay, that was a good call out by Nom, knowing that he could just kind of go in like that. I don't think Ozone had like enough time to like throw out an air. Okay, it's good that Ozone didn't mess with the can at all there, because it definitely would have just blown up on him right there. Ooh, I would have thrown out an air. You definitely would have been able to trade with Sheik. I want to see Ozone start spamming Nair a lot more when like Nom's trying to get like all aggressive in his face, because it's like at worst you trade with it and you come out favorably, and it's like, you know, if you air dodge, she still can like frame trap you. Oh, he could have grabbed that actually. That fair wasn't safe. That's another thing. If Sheik doesn't space her fairs, it's not a safe move.
Right. So. Yeah, pushing the advantage and then going to ledge.
Okay, so Nom's now playing Campy, so... I mean, the biggest thing is, like, okay, Nom doesn't really have to go in. Yeah, there we go. We got first pivot grab it. Oh, the back throw! Where's the back throw? So this is the other issue, too, is that Ozone's trying to go for the combos on stage. He's not trying to put Nom in the ledge guarding loop at all. That's where you're going to rack up your damage and kills. So by doing that, he's just allowing Sheik to play neutral. You don't do that.
Yeah, it's just a question where it's just which is more important, racking up more, like trying to get that one combo, or ultimately taking.
No, take Sheik off stage all day long. You never want to play neutral against Sheik again. You just don't. Like that, it just only leads to a favorable situation for Sheik if you allow her to play neutral. Because the thing is, Duck Hunt is best when you have your opponent at the ledge, and if you're neutralizing yourself like that, then you know you're not going in with your best guns.
Probably don't go out of that. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, forward throw. Yeah, that's guaranteed. I think he was trying to ping that can there. He got him with the dare again, Jesus. Okay, I appreciate what he's trying to go for with that up smash, but it's just Nom didn't really bite. Yeah, Ozone had the idea in his head already at that point.
The only thing like stuff, but like the only thing I still kind of like recall is like using Gunman against Bouncing Fish.
Yeah, no, that's oh god, he almost had that one right there. I think he caught his jump there, yeah. No, that's it. Yeah. So, yeah, Nom's really good at actually choosing that push and pull game. So, it's like, he understands, like, when he needs to push forward, and he understands when he needs to hang back, so... Other props to him for figuring that out, at least. But, like, Ozone, he has, like, no answer to this aggression at all. That's a tragedy. Let's look at this again. So I think he kind of starts it off pretty well. You just want to throw out a gunman, especially on Town City. Just because it's like, you know, Sheik doesn't really have an option that can just immediately beat it out. So it's like, okay, I get to pull this safely. And then when you full hop can, then she doesn't have an option for that either.
Close, but...
So yeah, it's like right now, I like when Ozone's trying to do a neutral. Right there, yeah, if you threw out fair, I think that can would have blown up on both of them. But then if that put them both in like an unfavorable situation, I do think he could have came out as Duck on it. Oh, wow, that down tilt actually broke Pigeon. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, so... Yeah, Ozone just trying to run into Nom right there. Like,
Sure,
see?
Like, if he has, like, the percent disadvantage, and he's trying to run into Nom to get that quick damage, but...
No, he was just trying to go in for a grab. That was it.
It's like...
No, he like right there, Nom's playing passive. He's just kind of jumping in plays right here. where Ozone's just trying to get in, and then Nom just kind of calls him out there. Where Ozone could have ran forward, then jumped back, waited for Nom to throw out an air, and then fared him or something like that. Like that would have been a lot smarter. And the thing is, if Nom pressed forward, he had the can to back him up, so he could have just pinged that to save him the second. Like, let's say Nom tried to grab him or like do some jabs on him or something like that. So like Ozone going forward, then pushing back, he had himself covered in the back. And then if Nom threw out anything, he could have punished that. If Nom went forward, he still could have punished that. So right there, Ozone like abandoned a perfectly good setup that he had.
It's actually like really good on like Nom's part because he seemed to acknowledge that he was just being completely gung ho.
No, he did. He did. Yeah.
And then he just suddenly stopped right in that situation and just let Ozone, because he recognized that Ozone was also trying to be aggressive. He just stopped and then let Ozone live.
Yeah. No. Nom actually has a pretty good sense of push and pull. Yeah, I think he thought he got the shield bounce on there, but he kind of missed it. Hoping to catch a roll there with that up smash. Actually, should delete that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, so Ozone's got a ledge set up now. Kind of abandoned it a little bit, but... Oof. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just he needs to push that advantage state there like a lot more. Really doesn't do it enough. And the other thing too is like Nom's been jumping and air dodging quite a bit from ledge, so that's an option that he should look out for more. He needs to call. He needs to call out habits. And I'm surprised like he went for a pivot grab there instead of just going for like a simple jab. Because after he spot dodged that grab, he could have easily jabbed that with like no questions asked.
Yeah.
Just keeping it simple there. Yeah, no, that's... You know, those are just generally the game. Like, I think he's just kind of overcomplicating his head. It's like, Sheik's quick, so you want to respond with quick options. So jab's generally going to be one of them. Canning out of her combos is also a good idea too. Like there, he could have definitely traded with can.
Like it's definitely like percent dependent. Like something I kind of like spoke with Dark Lizzie about after the lessons. It's like canning out of those combos is neat because it's true that you suddenly tug your opponent into disadvantage state and you also deal percent to them as much as to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you want to ask yourself, dependent on that percent, like, is it really worth to take the damage? And I guess like when it comes to like Sheik stuff,
but Sheik, yeah, all day.
Really take you like into the disadvantage state with all those fair strings. So maybe it is a good idea.
Nah, against Sheik it is. Two reasons. First of all, any percent on Sheik is like her getting closer to death like tenfold. The other thing too is that it breaks her combo flow, and then she's gonna start second guessing of how far she can really push her combos. Or questioning whether she's even doing her combos correctly, too. So those are, like, two big advantages you get out of that. The other thing, too, is, like, it's going to be a while before she kills you. So even getting percent on yourself really isn't the worst thing in the world. It's like, hey, I could have taken 10% anyways, or I did 10% of my... I did 8% to myself, and I did 10% to Sheik. So it's like, at the end of the day, you really only come out on top in that situation.
Yeah.
And you're giving yourself more rage... Like,
it's a good call to jump.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that, where it's just particularly with the case of Sheik, it isn't.
Yeah, no, Sheik is
good. It's just a good idea to stop that combo flow because it's the worst thing, the worst spot to be in, especially if Sheik is off stage or in a form of disadvantage where she will just completely wall up on you. And, because of how light she is, like that bit of damage means a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing too is like, you'll definitely notice that most of these combos that Dom's doing on Ozone aren't true. That's why he's able to jump out with so many of them. So like, if you just replace that with just trying to can out of it, then like it definitely would just kind of change the whole pace and the flow of what Nom would be trying to do. He definitely needs to play his adjustments to that. Yeah, there is just the bad pull. Sheik's just going to be able to punish that. There he could have ledge dropped and actually down aired him. Or if not, ledge dropped fair. Started a grab combo off of that. But
Look at that miss.
yeah, no, he just got he got a lucky break with just like catching the jump there. That was really all I could do. But you know, I mean, if he changes his mentality around how to deal with it, so keep that space in mind a lot more. Go for a lot more pivot grabs, countering aggression, spacing out with fair too. Then he'll just do a lot better. The other thing too is like he needs to get those ledge guards down. He dropped like almost every single one, and you know, that just lets Sheik do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
All right.